Salve Regina, Mater misericordiae, vita dulcedo, estes nostra salve.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "The kingdom of heaven is like a net thrown into the sea, which collects fish of every kind. When it is full, they haul it ashore and sit down to put what is good into buckets. What is bad, they throw away. Thus it will be at the end of the age. The angels will go out and separate the wicked from the righteous, and throw them into the fiery furnace, where there will be wailing and grinding of teeth. Do you understand all these things?" They answered, "Yes." And he replied, "Then every scribe who has been instructed in the kingdom of heaven is like the head of a household who brings from his storeroom both new and old." When Jesus finished these parables, he went away from there. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord. We don't hear too often things that cause wailing and grinding of teeth. It's been kind of eliminated a lot in our formation and teaching. I don't know about you, but sometimes I find myself in public places, in grocery stores or places where people gather, and I watch and I pay attention, and I find that oftentimes parents have two reactions to kids that are misbehaving. One, their eyes are as big as silver dollars, and they're like deer in headlights. They don't know what to do. They're afraid to discipline, afraid to say something, afraid to be reported. Or they just act like nothing's happening, nothing's going on. I was thinking this morning, you know the old adage, spare the rod, spoil the child. That comes from an old poem in 1662, which was written by Samuel Butler, but it was inspired by a scriptural verse, Proverbs 13, verse 24. He who hates his children spares the rod. He who loves his children is careful to discipline them. And the rod represents the shepherd's staff. Not to use for corporal punishment, but to guide and direct. We need more of that today. And so Jesus says to his disciples, have you understood these things? Do you understand the responsibility you have as shepherds to guide and direct the flock, to make sure they understand that there is a consequence for choices? The consequence of a good choice is blessing. And the consequence of a poor choice is that you open the door to all that bad stuff in your life. And so here we are this morning, and even God through the prophet Jeremiah says that yes, it's possible for the potter to reshape what has gone bad, but we're clay, and not only are we clay, but God has given us freedom to make choices. And we can give him the hand and say, I'm not interested. And then that's where the wailing and the grinding of the teeth comes in.
Regina Celi, letare, alleluia, qui aquam merum isti portare, alleluia, resurrexit sicut dixit, alleluia, ora pro nobis Deum, alleluia.